We're back on the Mere. And it's our first spot of the day. We've just been trolling, trying to find the bait fish. I don't know what time it is, Stu. Is it about 9ish? I think it's about 9 o'clock. We've found the bait fish. We've just put our rods out. We've actually got one in the net. What I just hooked, trolling just before we found the spot. So I have got the net there. It's only a little jack. We'll have a look at that first, and then we'll have a catch up.
Well, I think in the first, how long? It was about 20 minutes of being on the water. We had 2 fish trolling. I had one, but it come off at the edge of the boat, which I wasn't too bothered about, to be honest. It was only about £4. Good solid hit. Yeah, it has got a few marks on it, yeah. I noticed that when you were playing it in. And then Graham's gone and got one trolling as well. And what was it? The Shadow Wrap or whatever. What's it called now? A Rapala Shadow X Wrap or something.
This is well being had on it.
Let's have a look.
It's got a mark there. It's got a bit in its back. It's got that there.
Yeah, could be playing it on the braid. You never know, but
nah, I don't think so. These are not. I don't know, man.
I do think that the big pike are predating on the jacks, because there don't seem to be a lot of bait fish in here, does there?
Nah, not really. So you've just right, we'll have to keep it out for a minute, but yeah, little jack start the session, and we've just got our rods in, dead baiting, and we're looking forward to it now because we found some fish, haven't we?
Yep, we found a shoaler fish, and we're off it we're about 20 metres off it, aren't we? Yeah. Just so we don't. We're
trying a little tactic. We might tell you, we might not.
We're trying a very, very, very silly tactic, but it is giving us an edge. I've tried it last week, and it did give me an edge, and I'm just trying to prove it to Graham now. So we'll reveal all later.
Well, it's a bit of a strange.
It is strange. It kind of defeats the object of being on the boat, doesn't it? But hey,
we'll see.
Every 1% you can give yourself. All helps, doesn't it? Puts fish on the bank.
And what are we fishing in today, Stu? Storm
Bertie.
Some Bertie Bassett or something?
Bertie Bassett, yeah. So listen, brave the storms, get the rewards.
Like last time?
Yep, like last time. We're hoping for a good session. So we'll catch up with you all later.
So as Stu just said, we're in the storm. Couldn't really do any fishing. Couldn't do any video any earlier than this because it's absolutely bucketed it down this morning. It's cleared now. Wind's not too bad, is it? Round here, we're in the shelter here, so it's not too bad. So yeah, so we couldn't have done any video in this morning. It's bucketed it, absolutely smashed it down. So yeah, so we're just gonna sit out here for about an hour, plus an hour-ish, and see if we get a take. Hopefully we will, because there's a lot of bait fish around the area. Just hope them bloody water skiers don't come on again. Very finicky bite. Oh, let the rod tip do the work then. It's only a small one, I think. You think? We are moving, aren't we? Oh, it's not bad. See it? Oh, lovely. See that? Perfect. Oh no, it's small. Look bigger then. Hey, we love the tail walking. Little Jackie Chan. Not happy. It skizzers. And the tail walk. Hey! I was waiting for it. Yeah. I was going to do it again. Go on, do it then if you got it. Yeah. We've got a run, it's gone. Bit of a finicky one again. Probably a little jacky, isn't it? Remember. It's coming towards me, I think. Yeah, I don't. It's coming towards me. Hook itself hook on. Yeah. I'm not even. I'm just letting it hook it. See if it hooks itself. It's. Yeah. It swum towards the boat. That's why nothing happened. Oh, a bit of pullage. No, it's not bad. Letter lad, I did. Consider thought, there's nothing on it. It's gonna. No, it's not. I've caught it right in skizzers as well again. I've got it. There, that was it. No way. No way. I thought that's what he had. Good Stu. I mean, you learn. Bit of a nodder. Then one. Come on. Hey. Boy. How come you're going to? Are you going to net it? Good. Sorry. It's a netter. Not sure if you can see, but as you can see, we've got the rods just scattered. There's one distance there. There's somebody fishing on the jetty as well, so we're just keeping out of his way, but the fish are up here anyway, or they appear to be. So yeah, the fish are just, the big ball of bait fish are just on that line there in the centre of the screen. So we just scattered a few rods, different distances out, and we're just going to see what happens. If one rod starts going all the time, then we'll move the other rods on it, but that's the plan. We're going to sit back now and have a brew and just see if anything happens. Bit of a waiting game. No, I think it's that's on. So I think it must be. Yeah, I think so. It's a little jacket. That is a jacket. It's dropped me bait. You can see me bait. Oh, it's tiny, that, isn't it? I don't want to come in.
Oh, Graham's just had a hit on his dead bait. He reckons it's the smallest pike we've ever had.
Gotta be.
I've not seen it yet. He's gonna get it out now.
It's tiny. I can't even neck it, ding it.
Neck it. He's convinced these pike have necks. Chin it. I think I've had one smaller than that before. Yeah. We've had a few minis on here.
Probably.
And the best of it is that I'd take a 30cm lure. That.
It bloody would, wouldn't it?
I've had one like that on the 30cm lure.
Two little tiny ones today, Stu.
It don't matter. It's been grabbed though, hasn't it? You see, it's back.
Where's that?
On its back.
Oh yeah, it's got a dink in there, isn't it? It's well been grabbed on it.
So the bigger fish, because I don't think there's a lot of natural bait fish in here. I don't think there's a few. You see them on the sounder, don't you? But I don't think there's tons for a water this size. I don't think there's tons, so I think they are predating on them. Me.
Let's get them away.
Cracking release.
I hope that survives. It's coming up to 10:30. Being sat here, saying to each other that we can't believe them rods on the bait fish have not gone. The only bite we've had is that little jack, and that was just fishing off the edge of the boat. So yeah, we've just had a little move of the rods, but we're going to give it another half hour till 11 o'clock, and if nothing happens, we're going to go for a little, keep that behind the boat, behind the bait. We're going to go for a little troll and just see if the bait fish are still here, and just scoot along the bay in the corner there, away from where the other guys fishing the jetty. So yeah, it's been very quiet. There was a mass load of bait fish out there. Oh well. Definitely run. I was just watching it going. Yeah, it's not taking it, mate. This is only half. Just let the rod tip do it. It's little in this, I think it's nipping at it. It's tiny, I can feel it nipping it. Stu went to lift up his anchor and the bait fish appeared under the sonar, so we've stayed here because we just can't see any point moving at the moment, so we're going to sit it out a bit longer. I just had a run, it was something tiny. I felt it as I was reeling, I felt something like nibbling on the fish, so I don't know what that was. It might have been one of them little jacks again, but I've just chucked it back out there. I've dropped it off the edge of the boat. I've got one right off the edge of the boat, and Stu's got one off the edge of the boat because the fish are directly underneath it at the moment. And then I've put two further to my left just because I've not had a bait there, and it's just been quiet. So I'm going to sit it out a bit longer, seeing how they're right under the boat. If nothing happens, we might try and get on the other side of the bait ball, but we're trying to not disturb them at all, the bait fish, so to stay underneath us, and we've got more chance of picking a pike up. But struggling a bit today. We was expecting a hit within. I was expecting a hit within 15 minutes. One of us getting a fish, but it's just not happened. So we'll sit it out a bit longer. Don't know what time it is. I bet time is it, Stu?
About, I'd say 12 now,
Yeah, 11:30, 12 o'clock. I've not looked for a bit. So yeah, it's round about dinner time. So we're going to sit out a little bit longer. Then we might go for a troll and come, and we'll probably end up back here though if we do move, won't we?
Yeah.
At some point, so I'm kind of thinking, is it worth moving? But they might just not be feeding, so we might have a little feeding spell in a bit, and then we'll get a few fish. Who knows? Oh my god, look at the size of that is. That's ridiculous. I'm a capilla. Yeah, I'd be first for the caught of it. Two about that size. Two of them over there, isn't it? Well, we moved spots. We've gone round in a big circle. I had
Times.
What, 6 times, yeah. Round in a big circle, I had one little Jackie Chan, like another second smallest one in lake. So yeah, we've parked up basically opposite where we've been fishing all morning, and we're still struggling. We did find some bait fish, didn't we? And our little new trick's not working, is it? Well, it is kind of. So what we've done is, I'll show you now.
No, it is working. It's just that it's not produced fish.
Yeah, it's not produced fish, but it is kind of working, because we've only gone through 2 baits each with re-chucking.
We've only moved twice.
Yeah. So what we're doing is, I'll show you now. We're using a boat off a boat. So we're using a bait boat, which sounds a bit weird, but rather than keep up anchoring all the time, we just keep going a bit further with the bait boat. And what we're finding is we're hardly using any baits as well, because we're not re-chucking all the time.
Why are we doing it, Graham? Say why we're doing it.
Why are we doing it?
Every time we up anchor and move, the shoal moves, don't they?
Yeah, so basically we're saving bait by not recasting all the time, wrecking sardines and that, and also we're trying to not spook the shoal fish, because we was over topping before. We just kept boating out rather than casting and spooking the bait. We're just taking the boat out, and so not all the time, only if we're doing a bit of a chuck. Rather than wrecking the bait, we're just taking the boat out. It's not a bad idea, is it?
I think it's great.
Like say, I've used 2 sardines all day. I've used, because the guts fell out of it, and that's it. Usually every 2 casts a sardine falls to bits. So yeah, so I think we'll do it again for what hassle it is, do you?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not worked today because we've not caught out yet. Yeah, I don't know. We're having trouble with our battery on the boat, so we can't do as much trolling as we normally do. So we might have to buy a new battery. So that's why we're staying down this end. But the wind's hacking down here, isn't it? So I don't know what's going on. They just don't seem to be on the feed. So as you can see, we was fishing just in the centre of the screen towards that far margin, and now we're just opposite. But the bait fish are all in between us here on the drop off. We found them, but we're just not getting any hits. We're not getting them little couple of hits trolling, which is usually Stu's like the master of trolling. He usually hammers them, but today we've just been struggling. So what do you reckon, Stu? What's next?
I reckon we might have to, because there's not a lot of battery left in the tank, so we might have to give it an hour here, if nothing, troll upwind, and then let the wind bring us back, and just keep trying to do that, rather than just 100% engine all the time.
Stu. Good, good. I'm not going to be out netting from there though. Best one today, by a long shot. Get in. It's 1:30ish. We've just trolled up here along this margin, and Stu's had a hit, and it's the best one of the day. So we'll show you that now. He's just had this on his perchy law, his perchy face. Yeah, that's better, a bit better stamping it for the day.
Bad.
What do you reckon? 7, 8,
6, 7.
Round there. Nice fish, nice fish. Makes a change in them half a pounders I've just been catching.
I mean, we always get a good fish in that same spot, don't we?
Yeah, we always have a hit there, don't we?
We do, yeah.
So anyway, that's nice. We've just anchored up a minute while we do this, and then we're going to... He's gone. Well, he's Stu. So Stu's just had that fish, a few yards away. We've just moored up around the corner, so we're going to stay in now for the last half hour or something. The engine's completely died, so just about limped to here, right near the mooring. So we've just dropped the rods in for a minute, and we'll show you that fish in a minute. So there we go, Stu's prize. It's got some previous damage on it, hasn't it?
Yep.
On its mouth. We noticed that when we were bringing it in.
Yeah.
Well, being, ooh, that's been snagged up or something, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But, you've had the two biggest ones, haven't you, the day?
Yeah.
On the lures. He's back. The lure meister's back.
I reckon about 6.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damage is there, isn't it?
Oh, it's well. Looks bad, that, doesn't it?
It does no harm to them, does it?
It doesn't, but it's not good. Like.
No, it's not good, but it might not be someone's fault. You know what I mean? It might.
Well, it might be snagged up or something, isn't it? Looks like it's got a bit of damage on the other side, on that side as well. Well, you've had the best two of the day anyway.
Both of them at the same stamp, weren't they?
Yeah, I think your other one's a little bit bigger maybe.
Was it?
I think so, yeah. I think so. It's quite short, that one, a bit stocky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice one, Stuzy, yeah.
You little kid.
Well, Stu didn't go quite to plan, did he? Don't know
Not
what
at
happened. Don't know what happened this morning.
Not at all. We landed here, conditions were perfect, weren't they?
Yeah.
Windy, choppy, water was choppy, overcast, bit of drizzle, dead windy, and the water had warmed up slightly from last time, hadn't it?
Yeah.
So we thought all the planets have aligned.
Dead mild as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, all the planets have aligned. We found a big bait ball, didn't we? Like as big as you probably get on here.
I was literally casting me and I was trying to get sorted because I thought it was going to go run dead quick. And then we just waited and waited and waited.
And I know.
Come on.
I think we've only had 2 on deads today, and that's you, innit?
And little
they've been
jacks.
tiny.
Yeah,
They've
really
just
small.
not been feeding at all, have they? They seem to want a bit of movement, like with lures.
We've not even done brilliant on the lures, have we?
No. I've had
Them two.
I've had 3 but lost 1 at the boat,
Yeah.
and then just had
Think-
them 2.
Oh yeah, struggled. And then I think we're just not feeling it because the battery keeps running out. There's something wrong with the battery in there.
Yeah.
I think it's goosed.
Normally we'd be at this point of the day now we'd just drive around and get 2 or 3 fish on the trolley
Yeah.
with big lures, but we haven't got the power in the engine, have we? The
No,
battery's just
no.
goosed.
We've limped here, haven't we? We can't go any further from the mooring, so we're in the last 10-15
It's
minutes
debatable
now.
whether we get back.
I know, might have to get the oars out. So yeah, I don't know what's next, Stu. I don't know what we can do, what we've done wrong, unless it's just one of them days where they're not feeding. I don't know.
Don't think we've done anything wrong.
We've
fished exactly the same as we always fishing.
We've
don't
definitely been in the right place.
Put it this way, this is the first time we've ever found a big shoal of bait and there's no pike feeding around it, innit? First time. We couldn't even see any big arches around it.
On the finder.
Yeah, on the finder, because normally you'll see a ball of bait and you'll see some big thumbnails like around it, pinned like around the edges of it. And we've worked out that they're normally the pike, aren't they?
That day, was it when you was on with your lad and you said there's a ball of fish and a big void underneath all the bait
And
fish.
then a thumbnail.
Like as though the pike was sitting underneath it.
And all the bait fish knew when they were sitting off it. It was unreal.
Mad.
It tells a story, doesn't it? The fish finder.
Yeah, it's good. It would be lost without it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd just be poking out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like try and find some fish topping and fish there, and that's it.
It just shows you how using that fish finder and finding like contours and bait fish and everything shows you how for all them years without using it we blanked on like
different
certain
plays.
venues like
Yeah.
fishing like Lim Dam and things like that and
Yeah.
blank after blank after blank after blank. I did a full year on there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it just shows you how you can just be in the wrong spot, getting there first light to like try and find fish topping on the water.
But
Suppose
if they move off of you, knackered, aren't they?
knackered, and we know how easy it is to move off, don't it? You catch
Yeah.
a fish and they're gone, aren't they?
Hence bringing the bait boat and try and keep them in the area as long as possible. Even that didn't work.
You know, they've only got to move 50 yards, haven't they? And
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
off them.
It's lovely now. It's so nice now, isn't it?
Best part of the day.
Oh well. So I don't know what we've got next. We was planning doing an overnighter somewhere for the pike, but it might change that now. We've got another little plan, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what the weather's doing. It's supposed to be alright next week. So you'll either be camping or fishing, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah, the weather's got to be bang on for the camping because it's camping up a mountain, so.
So I'll either be piking or zigging.
Yeah.
Struggling on the zigs.
Oh, what about watching Liverpool?
I know that on the Sunday. Liverpool City. Sound. Well, I don't think anything's going to happen here. We've just parked here because we couldn't get anywhere else while we packed down. So we're kind of packed down now, haven't we, ready?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're going to call it quits in 10 minutes. And
limp back to the mooring.
yeah,
Literally
we may
limp
as well
back.
before it gets pitch black,
Yeah.
won't we? Because we always
Stay till the death, don't we?
yeah, it's pitch black packing up.
If it's
and
not happened so far today, I mean, don't get me wrong, it can happen at any minute, can't you? As long as your bait's in the water, but I'm just not feeling it.
Me neither.
Might as well get home and rub feet and get in the
Yep.
good books.
Definitely.
Get your foot rubbing hand in.
Right, I think we'll leave it there, eh?
Yeah.
And we'll see
If
you
we
next.
get one, we'll see you after then.
Yeah, I can't see you. I'm keeping my eye on your bung, don't worry. So, right, see you again.
See you
Catch
later.
up next time.